Hello, my tribe. Welcome to another episode of Home Fit Fest Workout 2. Today, we got a little bit of mobility for you. We got a little bit of structural balance that kind of treats more of like a primer to kind of get you going. And then we've got the WOD. So no more delay, let's get to it. Starting off with our mobility, we have lats, low back, and the ham bones. All right, so let's go after those lats a little bit. What we're gonna do is get you onto your hands and knees here. And you are going to go into your 4-point position. From there, what I want you to do is you're going to reach your arm up and under, and then sit back, and then try and press that butt of the hand into the floor, okay? Move the hips around, and you'll be able to find a stretch. If you don't get that quite enough, you can put your other hand on top, and then kind of push that hand out, so you're just trying to make your arm longer. Oh boy. And then just kind of move around in there. You'll be able to find a stretch in there somewhere, all right? And wherever you find that stretch, hang out, and then you can start to play around with kind of your pelvic tilt a bit as well. And then, oh boy, hang out there, all right? So you're looking to kind of play around on each side for anywhere from like 30 seconds to a minute. And like you'll find some spots on one side that you can't find on the other side. Oh yeah. And you might even get a few pops and clicks in your back. It'll feel great. Free adjustments brought to you by Unleashed Performance. All right, from there we're gonna go into some low back stuff, okay? We're just gonna go into the hand of special. So cross that leg up and over, and then just letting that leg drop down to the side. That doesn't give you enough of a stretch. Bring your foot higher to the side, and then hang out there. Yeah, you'll feel a little bit of a stretch in the butt as well, but that should kind of come up into your low back. Try and keep your shoulder blades flat to the floor, and then big deep breaths. You're looking to hold this for 90 seconds per side, okay? And then from there, we're gonna go into the hammies. All right, so for the hamstrings, we're gonna go up to the wall. You're gonna have your hands on the wall, one leg forward. And what I want you to do is really try and flatten your back out, like you're kind of putting out the vibe, okay? Flatten that back out, and then really try and slide your hands down the wall and push your butt back. And you feel a nice big stretch go right down the back there, behind the knee. Now you really want to try your best to let that back stay flat, okay? If you kind of get yourself into that tuck position, it's taking off the tension and you're not going to get anything in there, okay? So flat back, drag those hands down. Ooh. And then you're going to hang out for 45 seconds per side, okay? Now, from there, we go into our structural balance, okay? So A1 is going to be what's called a burpee pike, all right? This is only to get your abs and your core warmed up for burpees, okay? So you're starting in your push-up position, okay? Quiet enough here. All right, and now from there, all I want you to do is a little bit of a push-up, and then you're looking to drive those feet into the floor and drive your hips to the ceiling. Up, step back down. Up, step back down, okay? So we don't want to go right from the bottom here. I want you to get up that little bit, and then you're kind of finishing your press with the arms and your drive your hips to the ceiling at the same time. And that's going to help draw you up to get into that feet flat position for your burpees, okay? We've talked about how we want to make sure that you're landing with your feet flat quite often. And then when you're doing a workout like this, it has quite a few at a fast pace. We want to try and keep those feet flat on the floor as much as we can, okay? So that's the first exercise. Exercise dos is going to be the glute bridge clamshell, okay? Or clamshell and glute bridge on the dumbbell. So what we're doing, I'm going to turn sideways here. so that camera can see me better. Otherwise, it's going to look very provocative. Okay, so you are going to set your feet on the corners of the kettlebell. Okay, so this is going to get your feet to or your knees to kind of splay out a little bit. Now from there, get your butt fairly close, and then I want you to do a glute bridge from there. Okay, and we're going to go for 15 reps. All right. Now this is going to feel a bit different when having your feet on the outside of the dumbbell, just because that's kind of how your glutes work. They're each trying to push across, and it's the equal firing of both pushing across is what makes you go up. All right. So when you press like this, it's kind of blowing off a little bit of steam, whereas like this, that is straight in that plane of how the glutes work. All right. So 15 reps, little pause at the top, come down, tap, push back up, and that should get the old butt cheeks fired up pretty good. All right. We're doing 3 rounds through that. Okay. Once we are done the 3 rounds through, then the fun begins. All right. The WOD is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of dumbbell or kettlebell snatches per side and lateral burpees over the dumbbell. Okay. Now, there's some caveats to this. If you're using a dumbbell, it is much harder to switch hands. So what we're going to allow you to do is we're going to allow you to do all your reps on one side and then all your reps on the other side. If you're using a dumbbell, you have to alternate through your reps, okay? And that's just how there's a little bit of kind of standardization and just kind of equalization, I guess you could say, okay? So the way it's going to work, you are going to do dumbbell snatch to satisfy your 1 and your 1, and then 1 lateral burpee. Over, okay? And then 2, and then 2 burpees over the dumbbell, okay? All the way up until we get to 10 and 10, all right? Plain and simple, but she's gonna be dirty, okay? So you guys, make sure that you get a nice good warm up. When we go through this as a group on Thursday morning, I'm gonna take you through everything and make sure everyone's nice and warm. This is another one of those absolute lung burners that is not limited by your legs feeling like they're going to explode, okay? This is going to feel like your lungs are outside, okay? So tune in Thursday, or today, I guess, would be Thursday, whatever. And yeah, we'll go through a nice good warm up, make sure you're all ready, and then we'll be able to hit that workout nice and hard, okay? Have yourselves a fantastic day, and let's do this. See you guys.